Good morning, folks. It was one of those weeks last week where we said goodbye to Dawn and we said goodbye to Rachel up in Wimborne. And this week we're going to say goodbye to Rachel Begbie. Rachel, thank you so much for all that you have done in terms of transforming the way that we work with volunteers and with donors. Hugely grateful for all that you've put into that. And we'll really miss you. So thank you and all the best for what you do in London. But of course, as people go, we have advertising for new people. So Rachel's role is going to be hopefully interviewed this week. We've got the Southbourne Food Bank Coordinator. We've got then the CMA admin role. And of course, we've got new people starting. So Rosamond, hello, leading the debt advice work in Wimborne, and Nikki doing the debt advice work in Blandford. Lord, thank you so much to both of you. So it was one of those moments last week where I didn't expect that. Nick got a bill through the post for Poole Food Bank's warehouse water bill for £29,000. Everybody kept nice and calm, and 3 phone calls later it was 339. Well done, Nick. Well done everybody involved in that, keeping sort of mellow. And well done also to you over at Poole Food Bank. You put your hand up and said we've had a couple of tiny little slips and trips, and that really helps because actually within the safeguarding meeting of the trustees, we also talk about health and safety, and it's really important that we do report these little things in terms of in the accident book and so on, because it's learning for all of us, and it's just great practice, isn't it? So thank you for that. Well, today is another of those days, goodness me, I didn't expect that, because a few months ago the Homelessness Partnership here in BCP put together a funding bid to something called the Royal Foundation. The Royal Foundation wanted to find 6 places across the UK where they could invest, if you like, for really deeply invest in terms of money and capacity and ideas and contacts to really help those areas end homelessness. And we put in that bid, and we have found that we are one of the 6 places that are chosen. BCP is one of the places that's been chosen, which is a real honour. Now, on the back of that, the partnership offered to the Royal Foundation, as it's called, a range of places that Prince William could come and visit as part of the starting up of the programme. And we put forward several places, but actually it was the workshop here, the St John's Hall behind the church just next to me, which is chosen as the place where he will come and open the whole thing in Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole. Now, they could have come to a whole load of venues, because actually I was thinking about it. You guys in the food banks, you're seeing more and more people coming through who have a homeless background or are actually on the streets right now. They could have come to Smile, because actually there are some I know who are right on the edge of their tenancy there. They could have been talking obviously to the CMA team, because remember the team who got into the Hope into Action house, and clearly they could have come to half time, they could have come to the recovery day. They chose this one. However, 5-year programme, and they're going to be coming round again to try and really help us play our part in the local partnership of seeing people getting out of homelessness. So they're going to come here. Prince William is going to come here. I need you to keep that. Fingers on lips, everybody. I need to keep that really confidential, because lots of people are guessing online right now, but actually he's going to be here, and that's when they're going to break the news of where they're coming from. So nothing on social, please. We're going to put a social media message out later on today, but I wanted you to know now so that it wasn't a surprise. And he's going to come, he's going to meet with some of the partners here. He's going to then go into the workshop, and Rob's going to talk to him about some of the products we make, and Leah's going to help him to make something with one of the volunteers, one of the trainees, make something on the lathe, and then he's going to meet some of the other trainees. And it's going to be all about, for us, talking about how can we give people a safe place, a welcoming place, a place of friendship, a place of support, to help them on their journey. So lots happening today, as you can imagine. We'll try and keep you up to date as much as we can, but it is the start of a 5-year programme, so we're only at the very start of stuff, and it will take time to work through everything that we're going to find out. But it gives us visibility, it helps businesses and others to find out what we're doing, to put a bit of investment in maybe, and it's also God honouring. We want to do the best that we can for his kingdom. And a verse actually that helped me with that yesterday was at church: live such good lives that they may see your good deeds and glorify God. Have a good day, folks, and we'll tell you more as soon as we know it.